Welcome everybody to the Alternative Sports Show, powered by Verge Magazine. I'm Matthew Connell, joined as always with the big brother, Andre Dixon, and we are super excited to say, along with Hope United launching now your second team, we have also got one of the most exciting young English footballers right here in the room with us, Reece James. How you doing?
Yeah, good.
Now, it's super exciting to know that Hope United has launched. How did your involvement come about, and what does this mean to you?
I mean, obviously, it's great to be involved. I think all voices together as a group, when everyone comes together, it's way more powerful than just one person speaking. So hopefully people can get behind the campaign and help.
I think it's an amazing thing you're being involved with, and salute to you. What have you learned from dealing with discrimination, and how can your experience help others?
I think just receiving things every day from speaking out. I think I just feel it was a time to speak out, to help others, those who wouldn't normally speak out, and hopefully from me speaking out, it just helps people want to make a change.
And it's so exciting, Lauren, because when this campaign launched, the roster, the caliber of kind of footballing colleagues that was on this campaign, from Trent to Rio, Cascani, Hendo was on it, Lucy Bronze. Firstly, like, how cool does it feel and incredible to, be able to share your perspective on this whole campaign? It's quite a solid collection of talent to stand side by side with.
Like I said, it's a good feeling because and everyone involved, everyone's from different backgrounds, everyone has different experiences, so I think come together, whether you're white or black, you all have different experiences of some form of racism, so I think everyone's voice just helps.
And the great thing as well, BT Sport, of course, BT have launched tech tips, which Hope United have signed up to, which means that there are tools and plenty of ways to support people dealing with online abuse. For you, Lauren, just, how much potential does Hope United have, as a collective, as a campaign to really, help people? Because it seems like, football is such a great communicator. It galvanizes everyone. And this just seems like something that I think a lot of people can get behind.
I think having a brand like BT, it can help. And it shows we're trying. Obviously, the change ain't going to happen overnight. But I think it's a start somewhere. And I think this campaign will just inspire others to help.
Earlier this year, you wrote a really powerful article in The Telegraph. How empowering was that moment for you to take a stand against hate?
I just felt at the time that I'm old enough now to make a stand and to help others who don't feel like they have a voice out there. I feel like we got a lot of interest from that when I made that stand. But I thought that one stand, I feel like it set enough out because I had a lot of messages, support from it.
It's incredible in these times that, we watch football, and I always, I get a kind of a nervous gut feeling now when anyone of colour does some kind of mistake that gets televised, because you immediately know that there's going to be a bunch of not very together people that are going to start throwing pelters at different footballers at all walks of life. Of course, when you, Lauren, experienced what you had experienced and spoke out about it, Casey Stoney, your manager at Manchester United, was notably one of the biggest supporters of yours and spoke out quite openly about supporting you, which is amazing and insanely important. Great to have the gaffer, of course, logically, throw public support out there. Have there been any other people behind the scenes or fellow colleagues that have been real supporters and allies during these kind of turbulent times that we might not have, seen out publicly? Because, of course, people like to also deal with it one-to-one as well.
My family, as they go through what they go through every day as well. I just felt lucky to have good people around me at the time, even living away from home. And I had Casey up in Manchester with her support and her backing of it. That just really helped.
Yeah, so on a positive note, we want to know, what is it about football that made you fall in love with it?
I think just every day playing behind my house with my brothers. Just growing up, it was all I ever known because the house was just football, football, football. So wherever I went, it was football. I'd be watching football or I'd be kicking a ball around. I think that's where I just found the love for the game.
I'm legit so jealous when I'm sat at home during these COVID times watching every professional male and female footballer play football. I literally played football for the first time in 2 years yesterday and the body's in bits, but also I was happy just to be able to kick a ball. It was a good feeling. It was liberating. I'm sure, Lauren, of course, anyone that, you brought up family being a big support. And of course, if anyone that's living under a rock knows that you are related, brother, sister to Reece James over at Chelsea. Of course, Reece, I'm sure, gets brought up quite a lot in interviews of advice and whatnot. But we want to flip the script because, of course, that wouldn't be us otherwise. What's the worst advice that Reece has ever given you? Nicely put him out there. Don't burn him up too hard. Because I feel like a brother-sister dynamic, it's like, I'm super competitive with my brothers. If they were giving me advice, I'd be like, all right, get out of here. But yeah, what's the word? What's the one that's gone, all right,
No,
Reece,
I think we always support each other and we're never afraid to call each other out. So I'd say probably the worst advice has probably been over a game console when he's like, go here, and it's just setting me up.
Oh my gosh, I love that. That's it. There's no safety. No matter who you are, brother, sister, you get called out. That's amazing. Well, thank you, Reece, for giving that bad advice. That always helps. One thing we love to do, Lauren, we've been really lucky to speak to a lot of athletes, professionals from all kinds of different backgrounds. Of course, we all love sport. We could talk about footy all day. But we want to know a little bit more about you off the pitch. So we have this little section we called recommendations. Want to know, get to know the things that you're into that we might think, okay, we might be missing out on something here. So we want to know right now, what are your go-to tunes? What are you listening to at the moment? What's on the playlists? What's on the dressing rooms? What is your vibe? When Lauren is in charge of the playlists, what are we listening to? What are we hearing?
I listen to quite a lot of Drake.
Yes, the king.
There's one song at the moment that I'm quite into. It's called No Friends by Quando Rondo.
Huge tune, yes.
Yeah, I have quite a mix. It depends on music. Although I do love my music.
I was going to let you keep on going there because you seem like you're going to have
you
can give me a whole list, a playlist there, pie. I'm relying on you for this one because, literally we've watched everything there is to watch. We've been recommended loads of different shows by loads of different people that have interviewed, but now the mic is on you now. So what is a show that you suggest that you're watching on Amazon, Netflix, or any films that you suggest for us to be able to watch, series or anything at all? I'm relying on you for this one.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch anything. I don't watch TV really unless it's football.
No way.
No, it's honest.
It's and if there's no football on, Lauren's just gonna sit in the corner of a room just waiting, just like, where's football happening?
I might have something on as background noise, but I'm not really watching it.
I love that. That's it. Stick to what you know. Football,
we'll send some suggestions your way. Honestly, we've got more than enough shows that we've been watching. They laugh at me because I used to watch The Bill on TV. You're too young to know about that.
No.
You see? Gang.
Oh my God, Dre, you're bringing back the old school.
Watch that all the time. The Bill and Casualty.
You see? See that now we're friends. You see?
You're onto something here, Dre. That's huge. That's huge. Well, there you go. Shout out to The Bill and Casualty. Those are OG shows. Lauren, last thing from us on a positive note, because we're talking social media. What are the social media accounts that you love, that you recommend we check out, or ones you just enjoy checking out from time to time?
Well, I'm very into trainers, so a lot of the social medias I follow are like sneaker companies.
Some great accounts out there.
What's the latest drops coming out? I'm just obsessed with trainers.
There we go. The shoe game. Every time we're going to see Lauren James in the flesh, match day, whatever, we're going to keep an eye on them kicks. We're going to see, because if she's not on the ball with those kicks following all those accounts, then you're in trouble. That's it. You're going to be like a future trainer influencer, I'm sure, as well as professional footballer. Lauren James, thank you so much for stopping by to chat to us. Hope United is here, your second team. And this is the Alternative Sports Show, and we shall see you next time. Take care.
Thank you.